Howdy, howdy. How you doing?
I'm fine. I'm eating ice cream.
You're eating ice cream as the first thing that we record. How based? Well, Jimmy, what? How about Mr. Ice? How about you tell me, with all that ice cream in your mouth, what the fuck we're doing?
We are fucking reviewing the replays of the Jimmylympics.
And what is the Jimmylympics, Mr. Jimmy? You seem like an authority.
That is absolute AIDS of a tournament. It's like it's a fun tournament, kinda, sorta. That basically anybody can participate in. It is played in silly modes, no nothing serious. It's completely new player friendly, and we just want to bring people fun.
Yes, and everyone has their own unique Jimmy name. Everyone is incognito. And
Just like me.
yeah. Just like you haven't won back your name, so the copyright is just out there. Everyone's taking it. Everyone's plagiarizing you, and you can do nothing as people besmirch you, Jimmy. How does that make you feel?
Yeah. Never mind that.
All right. So we have a bit of a bet going for this event. We are going to try and see who of between us can guess the true identities of the Jimmies in this tournament. And the prize is that if I win, if I guess more, Jimmy has to join Hood, and which is my clan, Heralds of Orbital Destruction. Totally, totally not just a excuse to have that particular acronym. And if Jimmy wins, what do you get, Jimmy?
I'm gonna become a part of Oil Australia, the best map in the world.
Yes, Jimmy is going to become an Easter egg in Oil Australia. How? That's gonna be one fuck of a task to figure out. But Three Crow, stop pinging me. Oh my lord. He's pinging me about music. I need to
Wow.
find. I'm never gonna figure out how to turn off the fucking ping that's gonna show up in the recording. Anyway, um, well, I guess we have one place to go, and that's into this map. Oh, that's another thing is that the
Yes,
map
sir.
pool is a mixture of class 0 and class 1 maps. Um, during selected when I still had like 20 class 0 maps in there, so there's a good chunk of my own maps, such as Soul Blight. So, I can go into exactly what kind of map it is as we get into it. Are you ready, Jimmy?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right.
As they
This is a
say,
go
no frauds club server, down to clown.
ahead. Well, we're in a duopoly game on a this map is for spawn. Um and our players are Second Temple Jimmyism. I know exactly who that is. And
I have no idea who that is.
and Jimmy.
520, I know exactly who that is.
Oh, you do? Who is it? You want to take your guess now,
Oh,
or do you want to wait?
okay, my guess is Jimmy Y 520 is Jackie Langsky himself, the man, the myth, the legend. And Second Temple Jimmy is, I have absolutely no idea. I'm gonna say it's Wheat God. I don't know why.
I
Just
agree
say
with
it.
you. It is Wheat God. You're probably in
I
the
knew it.
lead because I actually do think that that is what's it called? I basically agree with you on both. So we might be even.
It might be
So
even.
we have a scout coming out from Wheat. He is going to the wrong place. We do not have a scout from our uh, Jimmy 520. In fact, we have Real Warhorse for some reason.
Really, of course. That's
That
that's smart. That's smart. He will probably He'll probably feed him Lure Course. Oh my god.
I mean, I hope he
elite-
does, because he sacrificed a worker for that for no good reason. But if we're correct on who these players are, this is not gonna be a very high level game where, you know, one worker is gonna make all the difference. So it kind of sucks that these colors are both the same. So I'm gonna change it to where, there we go. That's better. Based replay functionality.
Yeah, it's gonna be silly. Okay,
So,
now we can
Jimmy, do you know
see
how to
that
change the colors to where you can see different colors?
Yeah, shift tab.
There you go. Just want to make sure. Go ahead.
Did they just all become blue to you?
No, they became white for me and red for the other guy, or dark blue.
Okay, for me they're still both green.
Shift tab
yeah,
again.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a fulcrum coming out from Second Temple Jimmyism.
They both. You have missed one very serious detail. They both went quadruple.
Oh
so
god.
it's probably the time for early harassment.
Yeah, but only one of our players knows where the other is. Because he scouted. And we have a fast expo coming out of Second Temple Jimmyism. So if anyone's going to be feeling the pressure, I mean giving the pressure, I think it's going to be 520 Jimmy. Because he's got another 2 folks coming out. There's no expansion in sight. And yeah, if he can pull the trigger on this, I think he can actually murder Wheat pretty quickly.
Okay, he attacked his own larva. Okay, yeah. Oh no, that wasn't him. Wait, what?
Wow, the real
Oh,
Rorquals
wait.
weren't totally useless. They ate that damage for the scout Zeth. So we have an attack wave coming out. It is headed straight for Wheat. He's not producing consistently off of his fulcrum. I think this is gonna be an early smash if he's not fucking careful. Oh, little chip damage. I mean, he's making these larvas, but nothing's coming out of him yet. Like, he knows the attack is coming.
I don't think that's Wheat. Wheat would probably go full terror. But I know that Jimmy has to use Jimmylympics because of that iconic why thing. It's one of his LS. Oh wait. He actually repelled the attack.
Yeah, because Jimmy 520 kind of just ran in and didn't target the morphing shit. So that was pretty brutal. Turned around one completely. Honestly, he could have just shut down the expo and been happy, but he tried to go for the throat, but he didn't position himself correctly. So that was rough. Now Wheat is super far ahead. Now, in terms of Wheat's identity, do you want to change your guess?
No, I'm content with it.
Okay.
I would have changed my guess if he hadn't repelled this attack, but he did.
So if he wins, it's Wheat. If he doesn't, he's someone else.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Jack is one hella tough of a guy. That was it correct in English? I don't know. It's not my first language.
To be honest, this looks really rough for Red. He's pushing when he has nothing to fight this with. Like, he just lost so much, and he thinks that he's the top dog still. And he's about to be disabused of that idea. Although this is a really bad angle. Oh my god, the splash. No! Wheat, no, why? Oh my god. He could have just gone straight this way, made a big old concave, and then just collapsed here and absolutely dominated. Instead, he's taking like 3-to-1 trades. Oh my lord. Oh, he's still bleeding. Oh my god. Oh, that was such a good trade for Jimmy. He went from a I'm going to lose position to even game in 2 seconds. Oh,
He went from call an ambulance to not for me.
I don't know, man. That implies that that he actually had anything to do with that victory there. Like, I think Wheat was drinking heavily or something to make
Okay,
that
look
decision.
at that. Okay, look at that. Look at the timing. Look at the timing. He just cleared the drop when. Oh.
But the thing about this map, I designed it so that this is the choke from hell, and you're never getting through there. So our Jimmy 520 needs to learn to back off. So there's a drop.
It's off. It's off. Oh my god. There's 5 Cyclops going straight to Jimmy 520's base.
Yeah, for the Nat. And
And
he saw that, but he didn't react. He saw the Obelisk when he attacked, so he should have known that this was coming. Instead, he's going to take a shit ton of damage because...
okay, and a second drop is coming.
Yeah, he split up the drops, which is a really smart decision from Wheat. Now, if he was target firing, like shooting... When you land drops, you want to shoot, like, further in. With the Cyclops, you want to lead your shots so that when the workers run away, they get splashed. But nonetheless, this drop is still devastating because our southern player is just not coping well with it. He's not doing the multitasking effectively. He's killing his own Omnivale. Oh, but man, we have a huge push down the center here. These Quasis are not cutting. Oh no, but the counter Cyclops.
We missed so much.
Yeah, that's looking rough, man.
500 arrows, 200 gas. He's not spending it anywhere.
Yeah, he's not macroing well, but he is still in the lead because he has his nat healthy. He didn't suffer a counter raid. He's up by workers. Like, he just needs the macro bit and he's winning. I don't think the tech is gonna make up the difference. There's just too much splash.
Yeah. Okay,
And then we have a Palladium on the way, so we're gonna see Phalanxes. Oof.
Oh, nice. For some unbeknownst reason, Jimmy 520 just doesn't do anything, and he's very low on neurals. And instead of doing workers, he did even more Zerglings and Reloaders. So he spent more on the army when he should have recovered his economy. And now, yeah, he's basically dead.
Yeah, like, his only hope would have been to bluff, essentially, make a bunch of workers and abuse the neutral resources here to try and catch up. But he's already lost, like, 3 major armies for little in return. Yes, there was that bad fight with our Wheat player here, but these constant runnings into this choke just really cost him when he didn't need to do that. It was self-inflicted.
Okay, wait, look, he actually managed to stall his army with Zorius.
Yeah, our northern player just keeps finding new and creative ways to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory, being honest. Oh, this is... I did not intend that to be a passing thing, but apparently it is.
Oh my god, he just destroyed the second base economy of God. But I don't think it's gonna help much because we already has 3 phalanxes. That's already a sizable force.
Yeah, if Wheat was just spending his money better and not, you know, taking the worst angles on a fight ever, this game would have been over a long time ago. But I guess victory was not promised to him 2,000 years ago.
Okay.
These Zorius are doing some work, though. They're really taking it.
They're blitzing into the tank line, and these tanks are...
They're gonna crawl away very, very slowly. Look, but there's another wave coming. There's more stuff. Now, none of our players are taking a third. None of our players are expanding. Second Temple Jimmy has given up making workers. Is he actually, like, Jimmy 520 is actually caught up massively and doesn't have a huge tech disparity anymore. If Wheat is not careful, he can die here. He can actually drop this game again. I said that last time, but, I mean, it was true then as well. Wheat needs to stop playing with his food and, you know, end this already.
We got Hydras. We should expand because his production is more sizable than Jack's, than Jimmy's.
Yeah,
and
I think
Jimmy
that'd be a huge
also
advantage.
floating a lot of resources, and completely forgot to do anything. Oh no, wait, it's actually what?
Both of our players are just decided that we. Oh no, we have an expansion from Jimmy 520.
Nice.
That now puts a timer on Wheat here. If he does not shut that down or otherwise end this game, Jimmy will actually get ahead. I'm really yeah, Jimmy 520 will get ahead. That's really surprising.
That envelope just goes to Wheat's expansion and almost dies for no reason. Wait.
We have a. Okay, I hope that this is not desynced. Oh, no, because there was a work. Was there a drop or something? Oh, he moved in with that. Okay. So some Nathrakars did a raid on the main line, which forced Wheat to move all his stuff, which is why he froze up in the middle here. Probably was spending all his APM saving his workers from those two. So these little attention drains are a big deal in these lower level games because you know, class 3s, class 4s, they really struggle with the multitasking.
But, okay,
Alright, this is screenshot fodder. Like, Phalanx Isiluricore on Char World is very aesthetic. I will give it that.
Yeah.
All these sexy new models. Oh, we have a devastating Cyclops drop. Oh my lord. Man, Jimmy 520, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I was rooting against him just because I knew that this was Wheat, this is my controlled opposition, my golem, right? But Jimmy 520 is worming his way into my heart. You could even say my heart is growing 3 sizes larger.
Just like the Grinch.
The Grinch story. Am I a mean one, Jimmy? We have 2 workers, battle workers, staring down some Cyclops.
Okay, that.
I need to turn off the replay of progress bar because that's been spoiling this the whole time. I just noticed it. There's actually a config option for that, so we'll restart after this video. Sorry, everybody. Sorry to spoil your fun. My brain cells are indeed up. Oh my god, he's actually doing it. He's doing it. Jimmy 520 is going to win with Cyclops.
Let's send your entire army into the wave of Cyclops.
It's over.
Like, you know,
oh my god.
Over. It's basically over.
This game is Cyclops Man has defeated Phalanx Man. It's TVT, but with some Zerg slaves. Oh my lord.
That's basically what's it called? UED, United Earth Directorate.
Yeah, we are in lard right now. I have been larded. I have been defrauded. I can't believe he's done this. My brain is broken after this game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Second Temple Jimmyism. You snatched a defeat from the jaws of victory. Oh, apparently I was cocked. Oh my lord. What have I witnessed?
There is the very important lesson for all of you watching. Don't you ever blitz into the wave of Cyclops with your Hydralisks.
Don't ever go Phalanxes was my takeaway. But no, from my perspective, that was mostly Wheat, if that is indeed Wheat. just
That is weak. That's indeed weak.
repeatedly throwing himself into the grinder when he has every advantage. Like there were so many fights where he just needs to spread out and not get clumped and get clumped up fighting like five cyclopses, and then their splash doesn't do anything. But instead he just rams his head in again and again and again, and eventually he just bludgeons himself to death. This was a very grim sight. I hope he's okay. I hope he didn't need to call a hotline after that. All right.
Also, shouldn't stay on T1 for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, both of our players were bronze leaguing it with that. With that, I'm not gonna expand at all, even though I have all the map control and am floating all the resources on the universe. They just handshook that this is gonna be a 3 base fight.
With tier 1 units only.
Yeah, too much complexity, it's just Cosmonarchy, so much more advanced than Brood War. They can't grasp their heads around more than 14 units a race.
Why did Pro even think of tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 units when you have like phalanxes and hydralisks?
That's the philosophy of these guys. So I think we're gonna head on to our next replay. I'm gonna unspoilerify the config, and this was a good first foray. What do you think, Jimmy?
Yeah, that was a pretty good first match. Like it was like that good old breakfast with eggs, with like perfectly fried eggs and bacon and other stuff. Like, perfectly salted. Good breakfast.
All right. See you soon. All right, Jimmy. We're back at it again. A whole 5 seconds has passed. A sandwich is consumed, vanquished by your gob.
Yes, sir.
What are we doing?
We are back with another cast of the Jimmylympics. This is episode 2 of the Jimmylympics. Today or tomorrow, I don't know exactly. And yeah.
What the hell's a Jimmylympics, Jimmy?
The Jimmylympics, right? It's a fun little tournament where everybody can partake. There's no skill gap, and it's very silly. It's basically very, very silly. We play silly games. We name ourselves after me, the great Jimmy, and we make it extra silly by casting it to you guys.
Oh wow. Yeah, they don't know who they are. We don't know who they are. And there's a bet going between myself as the previous Jimmy copyright holder. That title is now currently held by Nablime, unfortunately. Jimmy has to defeat Nablime in order to get that title back. But as the former owner, I set up this event. Well, I didn't set it up, but I discussed it with Lucy, right? And I set a bet where if Jimmy guesses more Jimmy names correctly, as in the true identities of these Jimmys, if he's able to recognize his own kind and see through the disguise as the true Jimmy, he gets to be added to Oil Australia as its spiritual mascot and divine overseer. And if I guess more correctly, if I am a superior Jimmy guesser, then our poor Jimmy will be conscripted into the ghetto. He will be brought into clanhood and will have to suffer the many, many consequences of his actions there. With that said, Mr. Jimmy, what map are we playing and what game mode are we on?
We are on Estación Fantasma. Our Spanish viewers correct
Estación Fantasma. No, that was terrible pronunciation of Fantasma, but Estación.
Bro, you gotta learn. It's not a pistachio. It's Estación. Yeah, and the game type is Faction Wars. One of my favorite, actually. That is really cool. That is a really cool game mode which expands the lore of Cosmonarchy. to a great extent,
Yes.
allowing you to play as different factions within your race. For example, Terrans have like the Orion Imperium, the big like boys with standard melee mech tech. Uh, and for example, then you have Golden Republic, my favorites personally, because it's like the Terran Republic of democracy that uh, has its ties with Protoss factions and uses some of their technology, and they have those sick ass mech Terran dragoons called aspirants, and we have a whole class named after them, which I'm currently trying to chase, but it slips away in the last moment because of my emotional underdevelopment as a person and my fucking laziness.
Jesus, Jimmy. Well, yes, we are in faction wars, and I don't know if there's Terrans in the game. I don't know if there's Zerg in the game. If there are Terrans, I hope that we get to see some upstart action, so we can see Jacques, my beloved cannibal, again. Shout out to all the Cosmonarchy one-shot guys. Um, but if we don't, I'm always happy with a nice Calendric Knights Protoss with their Ash Guards and their special ecclesias that just want to mess you up constantly with their damage buffs. So let's see, Jimmy. Are you ready to delve in to discover?
I am always ready to discover what is awaiting us in that beautiful cast of Cosmonarchy.
All right, and my dog's decided it is time to go. So you'll have to introduce us, Jimmy.
No problem. Okay, we are starting this game with Zerg in the left upper corner of the map and Terran in the lower right corner of the map. And it seems as Terran, the Jim Rainer, choosing the Golden Republic, the goats, and the Jim Gems in my Gem chooses. Ah, we'll never know because I think he skipped the choosing part, the choosing UI. Okay, let's see what these people.
Well, you got your wish, Jimmy. We have Golden Republic, and they're nonetheless Russian green of all colors. And then we have tea green Zerg. Oh my lord. They're tea drinkers. They're British. It's so
They're very
over.
oh my god. We are doomed.
Why does the shift tab make them both red? That is amazing. Okay, Tism aside, we have a Quaspool into Kagrant Cesian. Pretty standard from the Zerg. I think they're just going to play this like a vanilla match. I didn't see the faction either, so I don't know what's up. We have a Fulcrum. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Jimmy, but the Golden Republic has the Golden Blackjack, right? Not the Golden Republic,
Yes.
they got.
Yes, the Golden Republic, they possess two redesigns, remakes, remasters of the units, which are Golden Huracan. It has shields like a Protoss and a bit more health and armor. And also the Golden Blackjack, which is basically the same thing. Bit more armor, damage, Protoss shields. Yeah, basically above. And they also have my favorite unit, maybe in the entire game, Terran Aspirant. It's basically a Dragoon, but Terran. That looks so sick.
Unfortunately, I don't see any aspirants or golden blackjacks. We have some boring old Terran vultures. Jim Slim, whatever. No, Jim Raynor. Can't resist that bike for some reason, despite being a Protoss simp. We'll see how it goes with this harassment, though. Two Zeths running into a Vulture, both trading blows. This Vulture's going to die if it goes up there.
We forgot to make our guess of the players.
Oh, that's true.
Since I have guessed last time, I'm passing this down to you.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I don't know with Jim Raynor here. I have no clue what to guess with him. I might want to hold off on my guess until we see some more advanced play. Now, Jim Jam Slam Jim, right? I think is Arbuz. He seems like a fan of alliteration. So I'm going with Arbuz Budesh, who has been on a Zerg bent lately, and is also the type of guy to not choose a faction in faction.
There we go. There is the aspirant, my beautiful boy.
Oh, we are seeing. Oh man, that's an old goon too. Oh, that's very thematic considering that they're basically just LARPing as older Protoss.
And my guess now, I'm guessing that T-Green player, the Zerg, is none other than I like to eat grass, or I leak to eat grass because he misspells his name. And now his name is 180 Heinz, and he basically changes them every few months or so. Even though Pranago tells him not to, he still does it, and everybody tells him not to, and he still does it. Yeah, and for the Jim Raynor, okay, wait, he's pulling workers, so he's some finance player.
I definitely think that our Zerg here is Arbuz. It's a very standard build out of the Zerg. The timings have been on point. He's got the expo at a reasonable time. He's harassed. He dealt with the harassment from the Vulture Well. These are not, this is at least one class 2 player. He's even microing well while doing stuff at home. Now, no, I'm sorry, that was the Terran. So the Terran is at least class 2, I think, as well. What kind of class 2? Who knows?
I'm guessing. Wait, I just got another guess. Maybe the Jim Raynor is one of our newcomers, the Kutiam Xupan or Xuspan. I don't fucking know. I'm not Hungarian.
Kutiam, one of the newer guys, playing as a faction with some custom units.
Yes.
I don't know. It seemed like he had that aspirant timing on point. But maybe. Is that the guess you're locking in? You can change it at any time. I'm just saying, is that what you're currently going with for the ease of tracking it down?
Currently, I'm going for Kutiam.
Okay. We have a big move out from the not Arbuz Zerg. So we're gonna this is gonna be the big test. Oh, look, our Zerg finally chose a tendril.
Oh god.
So what these fields do is that they self-synergize. Is that whenever they kill a unit, the aspirant makes a healing field that heals shields, right? So these guys, if micro correctly, can actually really hard counter these melee Zerg. But if he gets surrounded, this is gonna be bad. We'll see. They have high armor, so they should perform actually really well versus the quads. But oh no, these Zats are crushing them. Oh, this might be just a one-sided stomp.
Oh, the Vorpacors are ending the armor.
Yeah. Vorpacors are they hard counter regular Drakidons, so it's not surprising that they deal with aspirants so well. He has just 2 random aspirants in his base. Yeah, this looks like total collapse on the part of our Terran. Yeah, this is gonna be a lightning quick match. Really unfortunate. So I guess I have to lock in my guess now. I'm gonna agree with you. This is Kutiam. Kutiam versus Arbuz. Arbuz knows when to go for the throat. Kutiam is just like, I'm here to have fun. I'm here to experiment. What do these things do? I'm gonna get smashed in the face. We have the factional Hydralisk here. That's basically just an artillery Hydralisk. And yeah, there's no coming back from this game. It's over. It's Jover?
Yeah, it's
Jimmer?
Yes, it's Kutiam, because he put an exclamation mark in the end of the GG. Nobody on the server does that except him. He absolutely loves the exclamation marks. He spams it everywhere. Even if we check his profile now, then I can guarantee you he has at least 2 exclamation marks there, and it's really funny. But we don't play him. We love everybody.
Okay. Well, since we both guessed Kutiam, that means we're still even if we're wrong, right? But we did defer on who the Zerg is. I think it's Arbuz. Who did you think it was?
I thought it was Grass, but yeah, the Zerg demonstrated really high level of play in that match. So I can't really say it's Grass. I'm sorry, Grass, but yeah, it's not you. You're a noob. So yeah, I will have to agree with you. I think it's Arbus.
Man, that's unfortunate. Because that means we're even regardless. Because we agreed with each other on the other ones. What happens if we tie? Do you have to like try and beat me in a 1v1 or something to decide it?
What about we go on a compromise and I join who, then you just add me as an Easter egg.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if we tie, we'll do both. Why not both? He says. Very
Why not
based,
both?
says Shambler. So since that was so short, how about we just jump right into the next one? What do you think? Because this is going to be the last
Let's
one on
do
this
that.
patch, and then we have to change versions anyway.
Let's do that.
All right, so this is going to be the turning on Oneros. The turning is the zombie mode. What happens is that when something dies, it resurrects as neutral hostile. And then, wherever there's not players, there will also be a copy of that unit that just shows up and wanders the map. So every time you kill something, you have to deal with the immediate threat of the corpse surviving, and then you have to deal with its vengeful ghost out in the wilderness if you ever come across it again, which is really neat. And also means aggro is the name of this of this game mode.
I can give you guys an advice in this game mode. Whenever you play it, just spam the cheapest units and attack as quickly as possible. That guarantees that the enemy will have to deal with a lot of zombies, so you have more time to prepare.
Indeed, and if you're fighting against the enemy, it's important to know when to pull back and just let your enemy deal with the zombies for you. Which is not something that comes naturally even to higher level players. Usually they only pull back when they're dealing like taking a bunch of damage that they don't like or whatever. But you actually need to preemptively pull back so that you're not doing free work for your enemy. Right? Make them deal with the zombies if you can, whenever you can, because it preserves your health and the like, your resources, but also it gives you a second to sort of reorganize your positioning, right? Because they're so busy shooting the zombies that you can actually get a better concave or bring in some reinforcements or whatever, right? While they're busy chewing up what the trash you threw at them. So there actually is some interesting micro in the battles that's brought about by the nature of the game mode, and I'm going to be interested to see if we see that manifest, if this is a higher level game or if we're just going to have a LMAO. I threw 20 suicide gnats in your mineral line and they resurrected. So, are you ready, Jimmy?
Yes, I am ready.
All right, let's go see if your brothers are ready, or if they're ready for the zombies.
They're not. I can bet.
All right, so we have
in the upper right corner of the map, we have let me guess, a mint Zerg. Oh, a teal Zerg. Lymphatic Jimmy Jones. I don't know what's that. And in the lower left corner of the map, we have a green. Oh no, wait. Let me change. Dark green. Protoss, Jimmy Jenkins, and yeah, I was correct. It was dark green. Nice. So, a Protoss goes for a gateway opener, and Zerg places a K-Grunt in his mineral line.
So this is gonna be a Larvusk season, certainly with the gas timing. This is very standard. It also means that this is probably not a class 3 player. Hamster, I don't know if he's playing in the tournament, but Hamster is definitely the type to put a Larvusk in his mineral line rather than out of it. Now, Gateway Taz.
Probably not Hamster because he said that he does not partake in such silly activities.
Ah, well, that's unfortunate. I still think it's at least a class 2. because we're not seeing excess resource floats in the early game. They seem to know the basic build order for a macro Zerg. So in that regard, I still think a class 2, a nominal class 2 ranking is what we're looking at here. Now, in terms of our Protoss, we have Zealot Man, followed by a Rogue Gallery. Now, Jimmy, do you know if Nablime is playing in this tournament?
Oh my god, no, I have no idea who plays in this tournament. But if it's Neblime, then, well,
Jimmy Jenkins might be Nablime. Um, I can only think of Nablime as a Rogue Gallery fan. Well, no. If this was a what's it called? Not a Rogue Gallery, but a Lattice, it would definitely be Nablime. But ooh, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Definitely class 2 on both ends of the spectrum here. We're gonna see how this Expo comes for Lymphatic Jimmy. It might get denied by the Zealot. Nope, the Zealot's running past, so this Expo goes down on time. Now we have Quasis for the Zealot. Ooh, this is bad. Bad. Oh, one more hit would have done it. Oh,
that 7 HP, god damn.
but this mode's gonna suck for the Protoss though, because they have no damage.
Oh, right.
And it's turning.
Wait.
Oh no, Zealot, no, Zealot, no, don't die. Run away, little Zealot.
Huh?
He needs to buy as
The
much
Zealot-
time as possible and
The
regroup a
Zealot
front line.
does not regenerate. That's really strange. Wait, what?
This is really bad. I do not like how this is looking. Now the Zerg is being foolish and just running after this when his reinforcements can deal with it. If he just gunned for the main mineral line of the enemy right now, I think this game would be over already. It might still be over because there's just so little firepower early on for Protoss versus Zerg. Like, look, this is 3 Zealots. He can't even make a full wall. Zeths mulch Zealots once they get on top of them. So, this is going to be nasty. This is going to be really nasty if something doesn't change. Now, we have the Kabbalist.
We have the Kabbalist, but we also have a circuit in the mineral line on the main.
God.
So he came in prepared, and you're saying that that's Neblime, right?
Yeah, well, we'll see. Now, the zombies might be able to save the Kabbalist if our Kabbalist knows to run away and abuse his teleport to get in and out. Now, at the same time, we have the attack on the ramp. This needs to be an airtight wall, otherwise it's game over. If this wall is not airtight, I don't care how many kills this Kabbalist gets, it is over.
That Kabbalist is just
Because the zombies will finish off the Protoss if he's not careful. Now, we're not seeing good worker micro here on the part of the Protoss. Yeah, I think this game is over. The Kabbalist is trying to do it, but he's dead too now. Oh, no, he's not dead, actually. Okay, so the Kabbalist is trying to cause chaos. It's going to be a zombie race, is what I'm thinking. A zombie base race. Now, the workers did manage to go over here, but they're dying and resurrecting. I just don't see how the Protoss is going to be able to pull this off. There's just not, he wasn't able to deal enough damage, and it would just burst down in 2 seconds. My dogs have decided to bark, it does not matter. Yeah, this game is over. There is no hope for our Protoss. And our secret agent is about to die. What a shame.
Neblime, then, yeah, it's really embarrassing.
I don't know about, because he did alright for a melee play, it's just, in this particular mode, the lack of early DPS on the part of Protoss really is difficult to overcome. Another quick one, though. Really unfortunate. I was hoping for some real epic bangers, but that's going to be all for this one. Now, let's close our thoughts, though, on it. What do you think, Jimmy? What do you think? Who do you think that was? Let's first off, I guess.
I have played a significant amount of matches against Neblime, but I mean it's significant for me only because I'm class 4. I'm a noob. But I don't really know. Whenever I play against Protoss, that's all they do. They just go Neblime style. So I can't really be sure on who is that as Protoss. And as Zerg, oh my god, who is which pro players do we actually have as Zerg? Oh, I know. It can be Krankendall. I'm not sure though.
Trauma Circuit definitely makes me think Crankadow. I'm thinking a Blind Crank. Um, that definitely checks out.
Yeah.
All right, well, do you agree that it's Nablam, or you think someone else?
I don't know. I'm probably gonna agree with you because I have absolutely no idea.
God, we're just gonna keep guessing each other, and I'm gonna have to add you there, and you're gonna have to join Hood, and it's just gonna be a mess, Jimmy. We have to
Okay.
disagree at some point.
Maybe.
Well, it wasn't the slug match I was hoping for, but it was nonetheless entertaining. We're gonna do a restart now and get ourselves the final match, which you guys will have to find on a different video, assuming it's long enough. Bye bye. Jimmy! We're back at it in the third
Number.
video.
No way. That's so cool.
That's three.
The
That's how cool it
G.
is.
That's three, by the way. That's three. I can't believe that we're actually doing that because I've been waiting to create my kinda own YouTube content for so long in my life, and now I'm literally doing it. Like, what can I say? What can I on what can I uh what's it called? Bitch about or some shit? I don't know. Yeah, it's really cool because I'm feeling like Pronago right now. I hope that Pronago is gonna watch it.
Are
It's
you gonna
really cool.
become a full-on Jackie Lansky Pronago is God worshiper?
Uh, Probably not, but I like him. He's chill for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, just hero worship. I got you.
Okay, so today we are bringing you the cast of of another Jimmylympics match. What is Jimmylympics? Jimmylympics is, if you don't know, if you're not aware of it, is a really funny tournament, a silly tournament made in my name for me to prosper on it, to dwell on it. It's basically a tourney with no skill gap. It's really silly. Everybody is named after me, and we just hope to bring people fun with it. So yeah, and today's map is Soul Blight from, let me guess, Shambler.
Oh yes, I made this map to the complaints of many. They don't like the chokes. Well, too bad, boys. You have to play on it, because I helped organize this thing, and that was my price. My price was to watch you all suffer and playtest my maps.
The angry Shambler. And yeah, guys, you basically need to step up your game. And actually, you gotta love the chokes because they give you an advantage, or your enemy advantage and you a disadvantage, and vice versa.
Especially
And
on the turning, Jimmy.
yeah, that's what I wanted to say. The turning, the turning. Now I'm not really sure Shambler is gonna help me with that. Is it the game mode where you don't have gas geysers?
No, we just casted a turning replay, Jimmy. It's the zombie mode. Death March
Okay,
is
well,
a gasless game mode.
right, the Death March, right? Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I don't really remember all the game types. So the turning, yeah. Basically, whenever a unit dies, it turns to a zombie that attacks both players or all of players if you're playing a 4v4, for example. But in huge battles, it can also really lag your computer, your PC. So make sure to have a good PC.
Really selling it there, buddy. Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting to see how really tight chokes and zombies that block pathing when they respawn will mix. Something tells me we're gonna see a lot of air this game.
Oh,
Now, there is
that's
one part
good.
of this that we have forgot to mention, Jimmy, which is that there is a bet going of who is the
Right.
superior Jimmy guesser, Jimmy himself or the man who stole his identity in the first place.
Identity theft.
Yeah, I took it from you. I hosted FFAs for you to try and win it back, and you still have yet to reclaim it. And thus this tournament was born, and people just run around with your name. So in order
Too
in
bad.
order to
I
try Go ahead.
Too bad. I'm bad.
Yeah. So, in order to try and regain some of your honor, Jimmy, you are going to try and guess who is your fellow Jimmy, who is behind the mask of your own face. And if you are correct, I will give you a place of honor within Australia upon that battlefield where you first lost your title. And if I am correct, though, this is the bet against your soul, is that you must join Hood in eternal service.
Oh my god. Blade is gonna be pissed when he hears about it, so I will try to win, but yeah.
The thing is that we have both kept guessing the same people. So it is impossible for us to not tie currently, unless we disagree fundamentally on who is in this next guess. So in the event that we do tie again, and we just tie throughout this whole tournament, we will have to do both. I will have to both add you to Australia, and you will have to join Hood. And we'll both be miserable as a result. So, are you ready to seal your fate? Are you ready to try and evaluate these Jimbos?
My fate has been sealed.
Alright. Then let's get into this. This is a 4-spawn map, by the way, so our players will have to scout. And we have the Pumpkin Zerg. Oh, you know who that is. That is Cannoli. I am calling it now. The last Jimmy you'll ever see. More like the last Cannoli.
Because of the pumpkin color. And right perpendicular to him, we have a dark green Zerg Jimmy Valmer. I have no idea.
I have no clue.
Is it like an Easter egg to Jeffrey Dahmer?
Oh my god. That's wasn't what I was thinking, but maybe it is. Maybe that's Dino Man in that case, if it's really a Jeffrey Dahmer joke.
Right. It can be Dino Man. It can be Dino Man.
But there needs to be more sexual tension for it to be Dino Man, though.
Yes.
Maybe it's Smarty.
Look at their APM. It's like really low.
Yeah, this is a class 3 game if I've ever seen it.
It's a class 4 game.
Yeah. This is gonna be some height. We were worried that, the last 2 games were a bit too short, right? I think this one is gonna be just like the first, where it looks like it should be short because of huge swings in the fights. But the reality is that our players are not good enough to end things quickly, and so it's going to stretch on as advantages swing in heart attack inducing ways.
Yeah. Okay, both players are going to scout. And
the wrong direction.
Yes.
Oh, but we have some really early Zeths headed right for the last Jimmy Year LVC base. This can be the game right now if we have some quasis. Okay. This is gonna be a make or break moment because he has to not just deal with the Zeths, but also deal with the zombies that spawn as a result.
Oh god.
We don't have more military, which is a really bad sign. Okay. Oh, that was a quick response, though. Okay.
Nice.
We have more military? Yes, we have more military on the way, and green withdrew. So the pressure from this attack is not going to go through. Now, the question is OJ going to over-respond now by morphing a bunch of static D? It doesn't look like it's the case, because Cannoli doesn't scare easily.
Cannoli didn't get scared when I showed him Penumbras.
Now, green is showing some heads-up play here. He was successful in the run-by. He's going for the Larvos, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Yeah, okay. So that was a very, very, very clean cleanup on the part of our orange Zerg. Now, green's going for the X-Ball on the back of this, which is a good call, I think, because he forced the Circuit, he forced some military, he's delayed OJ getting a base. So this is actually the correct move. Signaling major aggro, but then just doubling down the greed. And look at this. He didn't make a Larvosk. He made double hatch in his base.
Oh my god. What is this man doing?
Is this
Look at his
hamster?
army. It's huge. It's huge.
Is this hamster?
Oh, I don't know. I can ask him after.
I don't know. This is very bizarre. I don't know any current Zergs that do this. But
I sort of got hamster would probably call himself something like I don't know, the Russian Zerg.
now there's a neutral cestus here on the map. So these quasis up here on this high ground get bonus armor, which is a huge deal in this matchup because quasis have very little armor pen. So this army is actually brutal if they hold this this choke, despite being outnumbered by like 2-1. Oh, free Ovaleth though.
And that's gonna be a huge baiting. Nice.
Cannoli expanding to the island base, to the high ground island. So if Green doesn't scout with some air, he's not gonna be able to tell that Cannoli's actually going for a macro play. He might think, oh yeah, I got him Giga contained, so I'm just gonna sit back. Now, it looks like... Oh, look, is Green going around? No. You can bypass the... Oh, uh-oh. Let's see. This is...
Look at the drop.
Yeah, the drop's coming. Meanwhile, this fight's going favorably for OJ. That armor really coming in handy, while the zombies are now going to garrison that neutral area and also benefit.
Oh,
so,
hey, him
big drop, big drop. It's coming down.
Big drop, but yeah.
What's the response like? He has to pull out now.
Nice.
He has to pull. Where's the pull? Green, where's the pull? This is definitely Smarty. Smarty does not do good on pulls. I definitely think this is Smarty versus Cannoli right now. Green is losing all of his army to the zombies in the middle of the map. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. The quasis from Cannoli are still in the base burrowed, so they might have some sneak up potential. Oh my goodness, look, he accidentally made the hostile quasis freeze because they know he's burrowed but can't target him. So they were not shooting back at the guys who were shooting them.
The Ovilet is gonna, it's gonna die to quasis, to zombie quasis, and
Green's coming in, he sees no nat, he thinks he's ahead, but the reality is it's much darker. Go ahead, Jimmy. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
Okay, yeah, nice. He only has some defenses up on his main, and yeah, the Green's base is finished. He doesn't have any money, and he does not have any workers.
Well, he has workers in the bottom in his expo, so it's rough. He lost a lot of workers there, but he can still come back. He has even larva production. He just needs to not... He also has Hydra Tech, which may prove the decisive factor here. But he needs to not throw this army away, because, yeah, if he loses this army while he has no workers, it's not going to come back again.
-1 Hydralisk in its zombie now? Okay, it's dead.
Okay. So it looks like Cannoli's going to be Giga contained, but he's going to just be making workers in this high yield gas base on the high ground here. So I think Green is going to be lured into a false sense of security and really suffer the consequences.
Look at that Calcir Lake with some Calculisks, or what's it called? No,
Lyralisks.
Flying. Lyralisk, right, thanks. With some Lyralisks, which will be a counter to his Hydralisks. And look at that army from Green's base. He does not bother with making any more workers. He just spams more Hydralisks, more army military production.
This is a big mistake. He's even if this was a one base scenario, even though it's not, Green would not be able to crack this ramp on the turning with Hydras. This is a huge mistake. He needs to be going for a macro recovery.
Okay, oh my god.
This is going to be make or break it. Green has to win here or it's over. This has to be a decisive Green victory. Now maybe it will be because those zombies can make all the difference. Now Green needs to pull back. He needs to not fight the zombies. Let the zombies wander into OJ's base. Okay, Green. Smarty. Yes, you can do it, Smarty. You're not really Hood Smarty, but you're honorable. You're honorary Hood, so we're gonna let you. Now the zombies are gonna contain OJ for green, which is a huge deal. Green needs to take this as a signal to just go greed all the time, but he's still making hydras.
He's still making hydras. He's like 3 workers not doing anything, and on his lower base, he lowered the workers from 8 to 7 on minerals, so his mineral income is gonna be even lower. Whilst Cannoli has, oh my god, only 12. No, even less.
Green just sees red. He just wants to keep charging his head first into danger, when what he needs to do is just sit back, relax, macro up, and scout, because, you know, there's a whole base he doesn't know about.
Oh yeah, that's the reason.
I don't like this choke. I really don't like this choke. What the hell are you doing, Smarty? Why would you do that? Come on, buddy. Just macro.
Cannoli bribed Smarty to lose, I swear to god. There is no other explanation.
Cannoli's gonna surge out with his Lyralist now and just win the game. He doesn't even need tier 2. He's tier 2 on 2 base, by the way. That's on the way.
He's tier 2 on base. I just want you to pinpoint.
Smarty expanding in Cannoli's 3rd. Do you see this?
Oh.
That is... He is so overconfident right now for no good reason. This is going to be a slaughter. Cannoli is coming with the Lyras. I don't think this game is going to last very long.
Is in shambles.
Yeah. Like the Cestus is good, but it's not that good, right? And even if it was enough to hold this choke, he can just go around here. You know, this isn't the only path; it's just the fastest path.
Yeah, he doesn't find the expo, or does he?
I don't think it matters. Honestly, I think it's better if this finishes for Cannoli, because there's no way in hell Smarty's gonna be able to defend it anyway. So let it finish, then just burst it down. Now, we have a ski back scab, which means we're going to see probably some Bactylisks. No, Skithricors. Okay, so he's going for the air raid. But there's a Mutath Spire on the way, which means it's going to be...
Spire.
Yeah, that means there's going to be a bunch of Mutalisks coming, and...
Or Protapalors.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be Mutas.
Outranger.
This is not looking pretty. Why would green take this?
Is actually gonna reveal the second base, the Smarty's Expo.
Cannoli has a Kagrant coming. It's that Expo's dead. By the way, sorry, I didn't mean to go off topic, but yeah, that Expo is just undefendable. I don't know what he was smoking when he took that base. Must have been good. Maybe this is Lucy inserting himself into the tourney with the let's just say expanded levels of awareness that can only come from the Devil's Lettuce.
That's probably who have you been saying? Smarty, right? Yeah, that's probably Smarty, because Smarty likes mana balance. He just if he plays turn, he just spends
This is a terrible fight from Smarty. Absolutely awful fight. You know he has Lyras, which have bounce. Why would you throw your Hydras at that? Alright, now, there are 3 Spraith colonies here. These skits are gonna do nothing. The Mutas are here. There's 22 of them. There's 3 Mutas for every Skithricor. Oh my lord. Yeah, this game is over. This war is over. He's gonna find the Tizen base. Yeah. GG lads.
Yeah.
He decided to fall upon his own sword, to smash his head against rocks until there was nothing left, not even a brain. Like, just GG, Smarty. You're not. You can't beat his ground army, let alone the air army. But okay, well, we're gonna see one screenshot-worthy air fight. That's what we're gonna get. We're gonna look for the screenshot. Come on. There we go.
First blood.
Yep, there it is. No, Cannoli's gonna just destroy this worker line. It is over. Oh, burrowed workers are saved, but again, he can't beat the ground army. The zombies will finish him off even if he kills this. Cannoli morphs an entire army in his face, like, haha, look at you, buddy. You can't touch them.
Imagine losing to
One zombie Droleth will kill this Hatrox.
the Hydrotech is gone.
Yeah,
The Closet is gone. The second base is gone.
Smarty's fighting to the last, hoping the zombies will save him if he sacrifices his main base. It's not gonna happen. Alright. There is only ruin.
The Hydrotech is and
Workers are still burrowed. GG.
it is Smarty. It is Smarty.
Yeah. And Cannoli takes the game in a decisive fashion. And what did I tell you? I told you we see a lot of air.
Yeah, well, nice prediction.
Well, boys, that's all the replays we got right now. So, what do you think?
Yeah, that is really cool, but yeah, a bit short.
Yeah, it was quite a set so far. I'm looking forward to the next round of games when Lucy gets around to, scheduling those. I think we really nailed those two for sure in terms of the identities, and that means that we're still tied, Jimmy. We're still gonna have to.
Tied.
Yeah, we're still tied because we've guessed the same thing for everyone.
Oh god, my brain's gonna hurt.
Well, you'll have to take that into the next video. So, GG, Jimmy. It was an honor.
Thanks. Me too.